Happy Wednesday. Today is April 19th. It is day 19 of my April fast. And so today I'm having mangoes. I got 2 mangoes. I had a papaya this morning. I didn't get as much sleep as I needed to get. Because I had to get up early. I had to get up and go pick my son up from work. So I was up this morning at like 6:30. I did this thing where I put some castor oil on my eyes because I wear eyeglasses. And I saw a YouTube channel about castor oil in your eyes and how it may help to improve the eyesight. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna test that out, see how that goes for the next couple of months. So after I got out the shower, I put castor oil over my face, a lot of it. And surprisingly, my face does not feel oily. It does not feel oily. It feels really good. So I have like 70 ounces of water. I made some yarrow tea. And I put some cinnamon in it because I'm not using sweeteners like honey. I'm not using honey or lemon in my teas. So I'm just drinking the tea. So I made it hot today. Usually I'll just drink it cold, but it's going to be hot. And I put it in one of those flask containers, that you could, one of those that keep things warm. So I'm excited about that. And that's all I'm going to have today. I had some papaya this morning. And tomorrow I'm going to have a cucumber. This bump is healing. And I'm happy about that. So what I do know is when I'm done with this, when the month of April is done, I'm going to continue because I'm gonna continue like raw foods. I'll do that because I really am eager to see what exactly can I accomplish with changing my diet, modifying the diet, and then like how that goes. Although I want like rice and potatoes and all that stuff, but I don't think I should have that. And also too, one of my friends is an ultra endurance runner and she's a vegan, and so I want to see what that's like also with my weight and all of that. But the thing that I realized too is it's a process. Like it's my process and how I want to be with all of this, and so that's like a big thing. And then I get to change my relationship with food, and especially around like emotional eating, overeating, because I can't overeat. I'll overeat. I don't necessarily have like a bad diet, right? But I can overeat as in if I got a plate of food and I'm full, but it's food still on the plate, I'm going to eat the food that's on the plate. Because, like growing up as a kid, it was like you can eat anything you want here, but don't throw the food away or we're going to beat your ass. So I'm like that now. Like I will not throw away no food. I'm not throwing away my food. So like, I even tell my daughter that, right? Like she's like, oh, I want to do this that you're doing. So I said, okay, fine, you can do this with me. And I want her to stop eating this junk food because she eats like a 17-year-old. She's a lot of potato chips and all of this kind of stuff, right? My teeth always feel like there's something on them, even though I brushed them, right? But anyway, close that door because I'm by the airport and I don't want it to be too loud. So I bought some kiwi. I don't really like kiwi. She likes kiwi and I like pineapples, but she likes pineapple too. So I bought the pineapple and the kiwi, and if I buy 2 pineapples, she's gonna eat both of the pineapples. But anyway, but what I was telling her, my point I was making was she'll cut the pineapples up and then she won't eat the pineapples. I'm like, listen, I don't care about the food per se, but if you cut a pineapple or whatever it is, you got to eat it. You can't be just, putting stuff in the refrigerator after you cut it up and leave it there and it go bad. Like, don't do that. Or she'll make smoothies and she make way too much for one person, and she's not gonna go and drink that. And right now I'm not having smoothies. I just don't want that. The other thing I'm not doing is I'm not juicing right now. I was juicing a lot, and I think the sugars from the juice is just too much. It's too sweet. Like, I don't want the sweetness. So I'm just having the water, the tea, and I'm gonna eat this mangoes because I bought those mangoes. And I want to kind of like start, I guess, eating again, but I got the mangoes in case if I feel like I'm hungry. Right now I'm not hungry. The other thing I'm working on is how I drink my water, right? So I drink my water by drinking till I feel full. But I don't just feel full. I overdrink the water. Like, you know how you feel full and then it don't, you had way too much. I drink it until I feel like that. And what I realize is that I think that's a part of like suppressed emotions. And so I was driving earlier and I was feeling really, really stressed out. So I just kept drinking the water. And finally I got to the point, like I feel right now, like, oh, I drank way too much water. And that's the thing that I noticed while doing this, is that I don't want to feel hungry. I don't want to have hunger pains. But most importantly, I don't have I'm not having like cravings for like sugar and all that kind of stuff, which I'm not a sugar eater, but like, I guess things that I like to eat, I'm beyond that point now. I do get hungry, and I'm starting to question, like, am I really hungry? Or is it just like, like your mind saying, oh, I think I should eat now, right? So yeah, that's something that I'm working on and working through. And that's what else I like about the fasting, is that there's new revelations that's happening. I've not been journaling. I ain't journaled in like 2 days. So I need to use the journal because I do have a lot of thoughts. But when I'm running, I'm like doing stuff, or I'm working, I won't do the journaling because I'm doing something. And then lately I've been working and it's been late, and then I go pick my son up and it's like 12:30 at night, and I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep. And then when I get up in the morning, I gotta pick my other son up. So I'm like, so my thing is that I have to make time to do the things that I need to do. Like, these need to be priorities for me. And the other thing is that I really want to have, like, I used to have this thing when my children were young, much younger, like in elementary school and middle school, right? I would get up in the morning. I would be up at like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I would have time in the morning to myself. And I so needed that. The bathroom was like my sanctuary. Like, I would go into the bathroom. That was my quiet time. And then at night when everybody went to sleep, I would be woke, but it was like my time to pray or meditate or just have a moment of silence. I don't really do that anymore. So I was talking to a friend of mine who was telling me that, like, they get up at 3 in the morning, somebody else get up at 4 in the morning, another one's up at 5. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not doing that because I be tired. I ain't getting up that time of morning. Like, I was doing all of that stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't have no little bitty small babies, and I'm going to lay my ass down there and rest. And so that's what I am going to do, is rest. That's my thing, is getting some much needed rest. It's important that I get rest. And so now I'm like, okay, you're up. So I'll get up at 6 o'clock, and then I leave at like 6:30, 6:45 to pick my son up. But I go to bed late because I pick my son up at 12:30, because I'm at like 11, I get off, and then I go pick him up at 12:30. I mean at 12 o'clock, and we get home at like 12:30. and I'm just tired. So I'm just like, rest is my thing. Like I need to like incorporate rest. It's crucial and it's important for my mental health, my emotional well-being, for everything. So rest is important, and I think I'm good on the water part. So those are my big things. And then I want to start working out. I want to start working out, like, to tighten and tone my body, and I want to be consistent with it. So but then I put all this other stuff on my plate to do, and so it's just like, it's such a balancing act. And so I think what I'm gonna start doing is give myself 30-day challenges, 30 days to do 30 days of something consistent. So I'm gonna do another 30 days of just raw foods, and then I want to incorporate some exercise or some sort of movement, like yoga, Pilates, even if it's with the TV, if I go to the park, go catch a cardio class at the gym, something. But every single day I'll do something, so that way I can build the consistency and a new routine for myself. So what I'm also learning is that the fasting is more than just the food. It's like emotional things that go along with it. And so it's a balancing act, and it's also a learning journey. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Happy Tuesday, April 19th, day 19. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. This also helps me. These videos help me with, with being consistent, with showing up, getting comfortable with like being on the camera, all of that kind of stuff, for some things that I want to do going forward in the future. So anyway, goodbye. Ciao.